Are you having a hard time letting go? Hey friends, it's Pastor Mike from Fellowship Church. Always enjoy connecting with you midweek. Hope you're enjoying this little bit of warmer weather. Hope you're taking good care of yourself and your family. That question for you again, are you having a hard time letting go? Now, like many of you, my wife and I own a dog. Our dog's name is Abby. Abby is a miniature golden doodle. She's about 18 pounds or so. We adopted Abby about a year ago, and she has been a delight for us. She is playful. She's very affectionate. Sometimes she likes to run fast, gets the zoomies. One of her nicknames is she's the Orange Missile, and a few other nicknames as well. But Abby is a delightful dog, and Abby likes to play. And one of the games that Abby likes to play, like most dogs, is she likes to play fetch. So we have toys, and of course we have a few tennis balls, some orange tennis balls that we like to throw. Abby likes to grab those tennis balls, come back to us, and then hang on to the tennis ball. And she'll stand in front of us with her teeth still clenched on that tennis ball, and I'll put my hand on the tennis ball and she'll bite down and pull. And I'm always left with well, Abby, I know what you want. You want me to throw the tennis ball again, so put it down, let it go. But we have this little tug of war over a tennis ball, and finally I'll just let go of it, and then she'll come back and I have to pry that tennis ball out of her mouth, and then she's happy to chase it again. So Abby loves to get the tennis ball in her mouth, but Abby has a hard time letting it go. I think it's just part of the game. Okay, well that sounds nice, Mike, and we sure appreciate the fact that you have a dog. Thanks for sharing us. Why is that important? Because friends, you and I have something in common with Abby. And that is that we bring our cares to God and we set them down, but sometimes we pick them up again pretty quickly. Or sometimes we bring our cares to God, believing that that's what God wants us to do. We might even call that prayer. We bring our cares and anxieties and concerns and worry to God. And when God says, okay, I'll be happy to take that from you, we sink our teeth in deeper and think to ourselves, but I need to hang on to this too, God. And God says, that's not how prayer works, and that's not how I work. I want you to bring your cares to me, your anxieties, your worries, your fears, your burdens. I want you to bring them to me, and I want you to let go. Well, friends, if you're like me, sometimes you can bring your cares and concerns to God, but you have a hard time letting go. There's a psalm that speaks to this. It's Psalm 55. And David writes, cast your cares on the Lord, for he will sustain you. I kind of like that thought. If that sounds familiar, it's because in 2 Peter says something very similar. I think Peter knew that psalm and just kind of rephrased it, because he says the same thing. Cast your anxieties on the Lord and he will lift you up, or he will care for you. It's the same idea. Well, friends, that word cast probably sounds familiar. It's the same word they would have used in fishing or maybe throwing something. It means to take an item of any kind and to throw it away from yourself. Casting only works when you throw it away. So God says, I want you to bring your cares to me, but I want you to throw them away from yourself so that you're not hanging on to them while I'm trying to pick them up. Friends, how are you when it comes to letting go? I know that you pray. Studies show that almost everyone prays regardless of their belief. The challenge in prayer is actually letting go rather than forming this little tug of war where God is trying to take hold of a care that we brought to him and God wants to address it. But meanwhile, we sink our teeth in all the deeper and we're hanging on to that care. Why? Because we're still not entirely sure that God is to be trusted. Friends, God has proven himself to be faithful, certainly to a lot of us, I hope to you as well, and God is fully capable of taking those cares and acting upon them with heaven's power behind him. The question is, are you letting go, or are you still hanging on to the ball? Friends, I hope that resonates with you a little bit. The next time I play ball with Abby, I'll be thinking about this too. I hope you have a wonderful day. May you cast your cares on the Lord and let go. Take good care. Know that we love you.